solidify and increase our faith. We also know that what our ancestors, our forefathers did when they did not know the true God and they were worshiping idol, it's also done as a result of faith in the other gods they have trust in. And by the end of the day, we actually prayed that those things they worshipped or they had trust in that had brought foundational fault to us, we actually be healed. And that is why, as we had today's second reading, it also reminds us of the things that we can say they are futile things. There are things that we do, they end in futility. And that is why we are reminded very obviously in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 1 that vanity upon vanity, all its vanity. Just as we prayed yesterday for the healing of the things that corrupted or polluted our generation as a result of the sacrifice that our forefathers have done, we come to see that there are many things that we believe in, but these things are not actually essential to us. They don't add value to us. Rather, they bring curse upon us. As the word of God says today, that the futile things our ancestors have done can only be ransomed, not with silver and gold. So, which means you still see some of us going back to shrine, bringing some idols and deities into our compound. Yes, because they have noticed one problem or the other. And for them to solve this problem, it's also consulting these idols and deities or doing this incantation or demonic consultation. By the end of the day, it's like you are paying Peter. You are robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know, as they put it in Igbo language, and then that's why we come to know it. Yet there is a solution. It's not just about us going back to these things. There are some of us that have told that, that the deity that their forefathers served the deity is being starved, that the deity is hungry, that you need to feed the deity. And you see some of us who are Christians running helter-skelter, trying to contribute money and even go by ourselves to see what they do so that they renew the deity that the ancestors served. Let us ask ourselves the question, yet are you renewing this deity? Are you going to, you are renewing them again, making them to be active? Why even when your forefathers served them, there was no gain from it? There was nothing good that came to the family. I remember now in my mother's house or family, I can remember vividly, I met the half-brother. I met the half-brother who will be very, who is very senior to my mother. He has died many years, but I think I remember him very well. Whenever you come to that compound, he will actually tell you, come, let us go and feed the gods of the land. There is like a small stone. His house is actually different from that of my mom. My mom, they had an only brother who died very early, but the man was doing well. So I didn't even know that one. So it's not like it's just like it's almost the same. This man has his own compound, but we don't actually recognize him as our true uncle because we know that he's a step brother to my mom, and my mom, they were lucky or privileged having their own direct brother. There are just 3 girls and 1 man. The man was actually doing well at the time, was a senior officer at Go Corporation. They alleged that he was poisoned or that they killed him. Whatever it is. But I'm just bringing this to say, this old man now that is a step brother to my mom, just because, you know, you can't come to this compound, you have to cross over to go and greet him. And then when he sees you, he will not take you there. And then if they always have palm wine. I think he's even a palm wine papa. He start pouring, calling the forefathers, calling them by